We are getting a frightening look at this image of Hurricane Ida as she bears down on the Gulf Coast.
That's why I'm telling everybody to go ahead and shelter in place.
Jambalaya.
Smoking. That's a good looking tattoo right there. Bourgeois charter.
Danger zone. Load it up out here, boy.
That's okay. Yeah!
Is unlocked, down is locked.
Okay.
Those are 2 emergency exits. We got a fire extinguisher under TJ's seat here. Life jackets are in the back of these 2 seat pockets. There's 2 in each pocket.
2 in each pocket?
Yep. In case something happens to me, this is a little GPS tracker. It'll be on. If anything happens to me, press SOS. It will notify the Coast Guard, Lane, Josie, everybody will know. So, these headsets, you gotta basically like hold the mic to your lips for anybody to hear you.
Okay.
And there's no onboard entertainment or snacks. So
I'm both on board entertainment and I've been called a snack.
alright, stand
Not
corrected.
by me.
You tried to tickle my Cajun palate yesterday. My name's Tofield Bourgeois. You're at Bourgeois Fishing Charters in Barataria, Louisiana. We are just 20 miles south of New Orleans here. And this building behind me was actually the Barataria Elementary School. So it was kindergarten through 8th grade. In the early 1900s, the place was built. So this was the school for our entire community, one of the schools. There was one on this side of the bayou, one on the other side. So my parents bought it in 2001 and turned it into, very slowly and steadily turned it into a fishing lodge. Over the years, it's seen many incarnations because we've now been the victim of 4 different floods. This place is actually was just elevated. So as you see it behind me, it sat on the ground. So Hurricane Ida gave us about 5 foot of water. So we are very vulnerable and susceptible to a lot of these storms. So big impact where we had to kind of have this forced reset. And it was symbolic because it was right on the heels of my father's passing. So he passed away and suddenly I'm thrust into this position to right the ship of my father's creation, so to speak.
Yeah, sure is. Morning, guys. We are on the seaplane at Bourgeois Charters. We're going to go and try to catch some redfish, some trout, and have a heck of a time doing it. Tofield and Pat's at the helm. It's going to be a great, great experience.
And we're up, baby.
Yeah.
I went to the danger zone. This body of water we over right now is called the Pen. This used to be land. This was intentionally flooded. This was cow pastures all back here.
Really? What was it flooded for?
Keep it from flooding us. I didn't know that. I thought it just naturally flooded. I don't know that either. That's just what I said.
Sounded good.
Sounds real good. So we're in 1969 Cessna 206. But she flies real nice, handles real well. Yeah, it's been a smooth ride. Yeah, this is definitely one of the best performing planes you can ask for. This little place we're flying over right now is called Le Tataya Bouillie. That means the creamy swamp. I know that's some bullcrap. Like I was telling y'all yesterday, it's named after the pirate Jean Lafitte. So our whole community is kind of the relic of the stomping grounds of the pirate Jean Lafitte. These waterways here, his knowledge of waterways just like this is actually what helped New Orleans in the Battle of New Orleans. You can see how easy it is to get turned around in something like this, you know. And the aerial view of this, it's a labyrinth, it's a maze of greenery, but when you're down there in it, you can make so many wrong turns and get so turned around easily. You know, you get to have this aerial view, and it changes every day. We're out here fishing some of the best ecosystem in the world, really. This is one of the spots I was considering. Check it out real quick. I want to fly this way where I can see better. That's already loaded up out of here, boy.
That was awesome, fellas. I don't know what a duck feels like.
Nice job, man.
Nice job, brother. That was excellent. The eagle thing.
This is my very first time ever fly fishing in the saltwater. I've never fished this at all, so this is all trial and error. We just had a mullet jump right here. All trial and error, just trying to learn how to do it. Just had a huge shark swim right beside me, like 2 foot from me. I tried my best to catch it. Damn on none. I guess my presentation wasn't right. Salt, baby! Yes! 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 Finally landed a fish! Yeah! On the fly rod, baby! Yeah! All right! That's what I'm talking about. Guys, look at this. My very first saltwater fish on the fly. Bourgeois Fishing Charters. Cannot tell you how awesome an experience you will have with these guys. Salt planes, I mean, just, geez, boat rides, fish, the accommodations are phenomenal. And don't forget about the seaplane we rode out here on. Look at that. My first one. Yes!
Bourgeois Fishing Charters. My boy Tofiel had us down. They have an outstanding setup. Their lodge is beautiful. I've always wanted to get a fish in the saltwater with a fly rod. Well, this trip was pretty special because we did just that. We were able to get a black drum on the fly. Last minute, we had casted all day, just all morning long, trying to get something to hit. We had several hits, several hookups. We actually just had a little hit. Don't really know what it was. A lot of the fish just had a plate or had teeth and cut the line. It must have been a shark or something with a lot of teeth with a real short fight. But luckily, right at the end, me and Ryan were sitting there talking. We were probably about 100 yards from the plane still and sitting there shooting the bull, looking around. I said, dude, there's some fish. So I'm gonna try to hit them. And to speak to Ryan's abilities, he was, boom, already there, ready, had everything filming.
Just the life of the cameraman. Following Ben on his adventures. Got a fly rod on my back right now, look at this thing.
And I didn't even have to think about it, I just went to casting. It was awesome, 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 awesome how the good Lord put it all together the way he did. I mean, there's this huge school of fish just swimming around us. And you know what's funny is I'd prayed like, Lord, let me catch one fish. Just one fish. And that'll be more than enough. And we look down and we're surrounded by fish. Cast number 1, nothing hit. Cast number 2, nothing hit. Cast number 3, sink. Got him. Started fighting that fish. Super cool to have the plane in the background while we were fighting. I mean, just the whole experience here is awesome. From a seaplane ride, to fly fishing around an island, to going on the boat looking for reds, to the southern Louisiana cuisine. Guys, I can't say enough about my boy Tofiel Bourgeois and Bourgeois Fishing Charters in Louisiana. They took care of us. We had one heck of an experience. The food's good, the lodging's phenomenal, and the overall fishing is outstanding. They have a wonderful pilot named Pat, and he does a fine job of getting you to and from very safely in the air on the seaplane. I mean, it's just beautiful all around, and they've done a really good job in making this a great place for people to come, and even families, very family oriented. And if you're lucky enough, you may get a tattoo. I don't know though, he's selective, he's picky. I don't know how that'll work for you, but he gave me one. It's super cool, and I'm very appreciative of it. But anyway, we're gonna roll back to Tennessee, get out of this Louisiana humidity, get our cameras back in order, clean them.